and then we'll get some marbles on the go, right? Let's just hope Mag doesn't play, or none of us will be able to win. It'll just be Mags with Mags on rip. Alright. Rename Genji versus Twisted Minds. Oh, wait. Uploading in 3, 2, 1. Slowest countdown of my life. Keep boosting Mag, guys. Keep boosting Mag. Alright, let me turn this down a second. Alright. So these were actually the real power rankings. These were the real power rankings. How close was I? 0 for 8? 0 for 8. Good. Fuck. Let's play some bloody marbles. I need something to start coming right in my life. Yeah, TU and Genji are at least a little bit close, right? Actually, Genji I got right now. Yes. All right. Oh. Okay. So the way this is going to work, we're going to do marbles for a giveaway. And it's going to be a simple system, right? If you win the marbles race, what you win is a chance to spin the wheel. You spin the wheel, you get whatever the wheel lands on. Most of the prizes are good, some are better than others, some big bundles in there, etc, etc. Some of them are timeouts, right? So, you know, you got to gamble, right? You got to gamble. If you're brave enough to play, can I boot the news? Yeah, but we have to race first. We have to race. Wait, where was the cornfield? I want to hit the cornfield. Hunter has converted me on the cornfield. Okay, so everyone ready? Let me just make sure. Sorry. There we go. Play. Okay, guys, you know what to do, right? You guys know what to do. It's still loading. Give it a chance. Ooh. Join. All right, join, guys. Anyone want to play? Anyone want to play? All right, I'm putting 60 seconds on the clock, so you got to be quick. Got to be quick. First time plays, get in here. A chance to spin the wheel, win yourself a prize. So if you've not seen this map before, if you weren't on Hunter's stream, we start with a split path. You go left or you go right. Everyone makes it to the cornfield. Then once you make it to the cornfield, you have another choice of left or right. You go left or right. And then you have to get into this box of victory. But you have to be careful because the box is moving. So easy to mess up right at the end. So 30 seconds left. Let me get my camera out of the way. Out of respect. Come on, let me click on it. All right, so we can see the kill feed. All right. 15, 18 seconds left. 17. You know how clocks work. Last chance to get in. 10 seconds if anyone wants to play. A chance to spin the wheel. All about the cornfield. The cornfield really makes or breaks this. All right, everyone in? Time to drop. Opening Plinko. Everyone in the race. Hallie Ketchup in the lead. But not for long. Rolling out here. Feels like a few people have bugged names, actually. Oh, UFO crossing. There we go. Fix for names, guys. It's actually Hot Cream Puff, a YouTube chat viewer. Big up YouTube chat, as YouTube chat actually races into the lead. Maybe they were a better chat all along. Hot Cream Puff trying to make it through, but oh, hard stuck on the barriers here. Disaster. Oh, Vilrote has been sucked up by the aliens. He is getting probed to death right now. Loads of people taking the rough ride out. And actually, we got some landers, though. That AFK noob, Frelian. Presumably some kind of relation to Kellen. They're the kings of the corn right now. Undead Geese trying to catch up, but AFK noob and Frelian, a gigantic gap has opened up, and they will be going... Both looks like they're going right side, actually. Now, AFK Noob still in the lead right now. UFO looking for more probe victims. But it's a two-horse race right now. It's all about these final obstacles. There's a few more bumpers to get past. And, of course, there is the moving victory box. Strong lead for Nat AFK Noob and Frelian. It's all about these final 2 obstacles right now. Nat AFK Noob will approach first. A few more people falling off the edge. Everyone else, most of a pack now in the cornfield. Nat AFK Noob coming up for bumpers. Artemis and No Idea falling. Nat AFK Noob, oh, gets a little bit stuck, but so does Frelian. Frelian's actually really hard stuck. Nat AFK Noob has a clear opening now. All he has to do is land it. All he has to do is land it. The box is moving. Has it lined up? No, the box has moved back. That AFK Noob misses. Frelian with the next shot. Can Frelian finish it? Frelian comes in. No, another miss. It's wide open now. Nipru coming in. Can he roll it in? Nipru, too far. Nipru bounces up. Harry, no, off the edge. Anyone? Anyone? Everyone's missing. Surely someone can stick for landing. People are rebounding. Wait, Nomad lands it. Nomad lands it first. Absolute chaos at the end. Chaos at the end. Shout out to our top 10. Top 4 for Ice. Kaiser Ketamine. Oh, guys, we're moving past it. Come on. Whoo! Oh, I'm going to miss as well. 37 seconds left. Blue Slime bringing up the rear, as is Duke, Gwym, and Karawi. Can they even finish, though? Can they at least land inside? Last attempts. Blue Slime's going to miss. Duke is in. Karawi. I didn't actually see. I think he got in. Oh, no. Off the edge. Pushed off at the last second. All right. Looks like your car's broken, mate, Karawi. All right. Nomad wins. Are you here, Nomad? Can I get a sign of life? Do you want to spin the wheel? What did I win? We're going to find out right now, Nomad. We're going to spin the wheel. Whatever it lands on, that's what you win, okay? Could be a timeout. Could be like a Rhine Mythic. Boop in the news. Boop. I'm spinning. Cracking a cold one. Oh. I think we're safe. 1,000 coins? 1,000 coins. Happy with that. Happy with that. Nice. One of the mods will reach out. Drop you that in DMs. Okay, and let me remove this as well, because we've given that code away now. All right, what are we looking like? Let me find the... What's the first game? Is it Amplify Avidity first? Sorry. Wait, I just got an announcement in like the SSG server for their new tweet because they've launched their Valentine's range. Obviously, I'm a sponsored streamer, so I should talk about it. Do you want to see the tweet? We have time for another. Let's just look at this tweet quickly, then we'll play again. Putting our hearts out there for you. What a nice bunch of guys. Kinda cool, no? Kinda cool. Chrysler reference. Quite nice, actually. I think they're sending me one of these. Yeah. You know what else? They said they're going to send me one, not just me one. They asked if I was married or getting married. They said they send one for my fiance as well. I'm looked after by SSG, right? Can't complain, eh? Cannot complain. Where have my marbles gone? Here they are. All right. Race menu. What do we want to do? What do we want to do? If I win, can I request that you give me VIP? Nah, you just get what's on the wheel, mate. I'm ready. All right. You're married to chat? Not quite. Just got here. Is TM washed? Yep. Did you get that SSG Merc link? Merch link? Battle Royale? Okay, we can do a Battle Royale. Battle Royales are kind of long. Oh, wait. Is Zoe just going to be yipper yapping? That's what people say, right? People say yipper yapping still. All right. Battle Royale. There's one called Space Station. Let's do a Battle Royale. I mean, we can just keep doing it. We've actually got so many codes. Where are we going? Winter Wonderland? Starfield? Was Battle Gym? Should we hit a Battle Gym? Not quite. Coliseum. Where's the Coliseum? Oh, wait, should we do the bumper, boys? Wait, we haven't done this one in ages. I'm bumper pilled. Alright, so if you've not seen this one before, Battle Royale works slightly differently than the race. Get involved, guys. Exclamation mark play if you want to play. Works a little bit differently, this one, okay? So instead of racing to a destination, it's a Battle Royale. We are fighting each other, right? But this one is particularly special because you're not just fighting each other and doing damage. It's all about staying on the platform. And every now and again, the platform is going to get a little bit smaller. Let me start the countdown. 60 seconds to get in. The platform will get smaller and smaller and smaller. So you have to try and stay on the platform, okay? A classic smaller ring situation, right? Like in Fortnite, Apex. You guys know the games. All right, 40 seconds left if you want to play. Feels like there's a few people who want to play. If you're typing play in YouTube chat, you're in the wrong place. I read it occasionally, DD. You have to play in Twitch, guys. You have to play in Twitch. Don't target me. I want to spin the wheel for myself. 20 seconds left if you want to play. 20 seconds left. All right. It's packed. It's going to be chaos. It's going to be an absolute barn burner when we kick this one off. It's all good, Panda. I see. It's all good. Don't worry. We'll be okay. All right. Stay on, right? Target who you hate. All we got to do is stay on the edge, or stay on the platform. Stay on the platform, I said. Not like this. Early kills. A lot of people getting pushed off the edge right now. Hard to stay on. The platform is tilting one way, tilting the other. I see everyone targeting me. Grow up, chat. You can't stop me. Look at me. Look at me go. I'm in the mix. You can't stop me. You can't stop me. I'm right in the middle of everyone. I'm ready to scrap. I'm ready to fight. You cannot stop me. I'm looking for scorer right now. Lots of people flying off the edge. There's still plenty of people left. Everything to play for. I have got no problems at all staying on. You guys can't stop me. Few people on the edge as the ring's going to fade. Oh, bad time for Artemis and Trash Panda. Off the edge they go. Lots of people falling right now. Boops in the middle. It's an absolute bloodbath, actually. We're filtering down to our top 100 soon. I'm still in the mix because I'm the most talented amongst us. Few people targeting, we're moaning all of this. The ring's going to get one bar smaller again. Sensational, just sort of rolls off the edge. The bar gets smaller and a few people fall. I'm still in the mix. Lots of people there are too far for Proe. Toby going to the edge. Sabo Tabby trying to hit the brakes. Manages to hit the brakes and get back on. They survive for now. Moving back in. Special Snacks with a fancy ball, actually. Whoa, a bit of car crash in the middle here and everyone goes flying off the edge. Free Stack Baby with the jump back on. How's he done that? He's got a double jump. This guy's playing hazard. Still 70 people left in the mix and the ring is getting real small right about now. Big slam from Alec. Just knock a couple of people to the edge. Big tilt coming in right now. This is putting some people in a right situation. We're down to our top 50. The ring's got smaller again. Dark Green is going to hop back on there. He knows the double jump tech. Few more people sliding off. Dark Green hops back on one more time. Refuses to die. We're filtering out quickly right now. I seem to have been lost in the melee of all this. Ring's going to get a little bit smaller. This is where it gets tight. Boop off. 95s is going to fall. Oh! Off we go. Scorer's going to fall. Oh, overshot right now. Rextree somehow from beyond the grave. He's got a jetpack. Mapino's going to fall off the edge. Rextree is going to fall now. Down to our final 16. Big tilts coming in now. A barrel as well. The barrel explodes onto the edge. Milan in trouble. Needs to make a move. Milan is stuck. Deer in headlights. Will jump back on though. Milan knew what he was doing all the time. Composure from Milan. I thought he was nervous, but he knew how to play it all along. SSG on top, still in. We're about to hit.
Top 10 situation.
Top 10 situation. CJ still in the mix right now. A good omen for them. The ring's going to fade. Everyone needs to stay in the middle right now. CJ playing on the edge. Can he get the jump? No. CJ just stun locked, falls off. SSG on top out as well. Down to our final 6. It could go anyway. The ring's going to get smaller. Milan just wanders off the edge. They can't handle the tilt. It's just between Zap and Ark. And oh, Zap goes, but he misses the pin. Ark just about wins. He was going to fall as well. It was nearly a no-win situation. But Ark Neo Epi. Just about. By the skin of their teeth gets it over the line. What have you won? We're going to find out right now. It's time. Time to spin the wheel. Are you ready? Let's see what Arc won. I'm doing the pose. And they have won. Oh, it's going to be a good one. A Mask Mischief bundle. That's pretty good, actually. That's pretty good.
I'm on both X and Twitch, TinyShiny19. I love talking about all things, calling all heroes.
Honestly, that was one of the better prizes, I reckon. Well played. You want the timeout?
I'm so excited.
Go on. Give them the code and then time them out. Give them both, right? Give them both because they won the dogfight. Oh, Artemis has redeemed it as well. Thank you, Artemis. Alright, let's remove this as well so we don't accidentally give it away twice. What's the situation? I feel like we got Mr. X and Uber on screen. I feel like we've not got time.
That's not right. Was she that nice? No, I don't think she was. Yeah. I see.
We did just do a giveaway, no one. A little bit too slow. One more. Go Space Station. I don't want to miss the start, though. Where am I going? Right, alright. Quick. Back. Race. Oh no, I need my eyes to work. Space Chase? Or was there a space station as well? Space Station. Play. What's the situation? What are these guys yapping about? I need you to fill for me, Matt and Mitch. I need you to fill for me. Alright, join up. Oh yeah, we're doing the rosters. We actually got to go super quick. Let's do 20 seconds. So if you want to play, you literally have to press it right now. Oh, what was that? I thought it was the game starting. All right, you got to press it right now, guys. You got to be quick. We're already down to 10 seconds. This is for another spin of the wheel. Got to be quick. Get in. 5 seconds. Get in already. Get in. It's going to start. Get in. 1 second. Did you get in? Oh, I don't hope everyone got in. Going into a big drop. And where are we going? I guess we're in some kind of space station. I feel like I need to do like a little cheesy wink to the camera when I do that. Everyone's swirling down. Benny seems to be swirling the slowest somehow. Don't know how that has happened. Everyone coming down. Smashy actually making pretty good pace right now. But we'll see who comes out of the funnel first. It's a funnel first situation. And everyone is swirling. Benny inexplicably slow. Are you okay, Benny? Can I get a mental health check on Benny, please? As we come out the funnel, it's going to be Sans Hope into the lead. Evil Stunky and Dragon of Miller on their heels. Speed boost to gain here, and a few people are taking those speed boosts. They've avoided the bumpers as well. Speed boost to go. Now a bit of a slalom through all of this. Left and right, all about good cornering right now. Who has the best corners? And it's really a tightly fought race. Sans Hope still just about in the lead. We'll get his speed boost first as well. It's a long stretch in this next corner. I should have looked how long this race was. We'll find out the hard way. Evil Stunky keeping pace, as is Magic Manx. Keo's Little Plume, Dragon of Mila. But Sans Hope! Stuck! Oh no, a disaster for Sans Hope. Hits the rim. You never want to hit the rim in, well, in most situations, but it's specifically in this situation. And now Little Plume into the lead. Wait, it says like someone else is in the lead. Is that just not true? Yeah, it says these people are in the lead. That's just not true, right? It's just not true. Little Plume is definitely in the lead. Wait, is the game starting? Fuck. All right, I'm going to pause it so we don't miss any action, and we'll just speed through, okay? So we won't miss anything, I promise. Come on, Little Plume. Keep going. Keep going. We need to finish quickly. A few people falling off the edge here. Captain Prash going around the spinner. The leaderboard's a little bit bugged, it feels like. Little Plume into the lead now. Strong race. Guys, we need to boost. If we don't boost, we're gonna miss the game. Gonna miss the game. Can we get the Preds closed as well since the game started when you get a chance, mods? We'll make it work. Captain Prash, are you just stuck, mate? Where are you? Where are you, Captain Prash? You were not first at all. Has anyone seen him? He's gone missing. Come on, Plume. It's actually Havoc with the overtake now. Oh, no, stuck on the ring. What a time for a slow race. Havoc going to be coming through right now. Oh, wait, hold on. There we go. I was missing some balls. I was missing some names. It's actually not ASCII into the lead. I'm in the mix as well. Tank Lars as well. Winston Legend. Few more bumpers to avoid right now. Bit of a decrease in speed, but not all that much. Still all to play for right now. Oh, the little butt plugs go up and it slows everyone down, but it doesn't slow down Notaski. Strong lead right now, and it looks like we're approaching that final box of victory. I'm hot on their heels, as is Lars. Is there a chance to overtake? Another slalom. And there's a few bumpers coming up and down during all of this as well. And Lars has hit the edge. Not ASCII. Keeps going. A few more obstacles to avoid. And then a big, long run. Can Not ASCII find their way through? Or slow down a little bit? Can anyone have a cleaner run? Chance for an overtake? Not ASCII gets there first. I'm caught up on him. Oh, Schnoske, the last minute overtake. Neck and neck. Oh, it's going to be a photo finish here. There's more to play for still. Still a chance for it to go wrong. Scorer and Subway Kiwi still in the mix. Over the last bouncers. Here are the final big obstacles. Not ASCII gets caught. Schnoske, good for it though. Good for it all the way. All right. We're going to have to go quick, right? We'll go quick. We'll check our leaderboard in a second. We'll get our top 5. Or top 10, rather. There we go. Top 10 secured. We'll let that run in the background. Let's get a quick spin. Are you ready? Spinning. Ooh. It's 1,000 coins. Schnoske, the mod, will reach out with you with 1,000 coins. In the meantime, I'm getting out of this one. Oh, also, Ark, if you're still here, need for Whisper as well. To Jubiok. So we can sort this out. All right, let's lock into the game. All right. What we'll do is we'll just fast forward as we go through, okay? So we'll watch the whole thing and we'll scat through. Juby will say. Juby knows the names of everyone, okay? This is not working now. Hold on. There we go, guys. I'm with you. Let me move my camera out of the way. And it's like nothing ever happened, guys. It's like nothing ever happened. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Don't finish yet. We're just starting. And we're on to Samoa to begin with. It looks like it's going to be a Malga ban and a Tracer ban right now. So a Sombra coming out from Phone. Amplify, a team you're probably not too familiar with. They qualified through the Open Qualifier. And they knocked out Supernova. Supernova is the team with Chime and such. Everyone like that. So you might be not familiar with their players, but Gap mainly plays Malga, hence the Malga ban from Avidity. But Gap is going to find the wall regardless. You can force him off Malga, but you can't stop him taking him down. And Amplify are going to come out trumps on this first fight here. So really on paper here, I think Avidity are favourites for this. I don't expect Avidity to finish particularly highly, but I expect Avidity to finish like 6th or something, you know? That's where they were in my power rankings. Above Amplify, above Shikigami, who we're going to see a little bit later. Amplify really are the wildcard team. Don't think even they expected to be here at this stage of the top 8. It's just a nice play, see how you do situation for him. Ewan nearly has the beat. Am I saying that right? Ian? Ewan? I would say Ewan. But I don't know if that's really how you would say it if you're American. Still in control of point. Kitsune rush from Scuff coming back. Ewan's going to hit the beat, but only catches 3 of them. They're doubling down right now. Downpour from Gap just before he dies. Don't know if it found anything all that much, but Crazy Cat is good for it. Keeping it crazy. Now Zomba's going to dive in on the Genji, trying to find the trade. Deflect, stop shooting it, Phone. For the love of God, it's a deflect. Stop shooting it. Wintervote, good for a kill, and it's getting pocketed right now by Crazy Cat, so still in control of point or Amplify. Now, going to trade position right now. Gap is going to take over the touch. Winter will slide back to safety. And they are keeping this contested the entire time. Diving onto the Soja right now. EMP over the top. The beat is good from Nenwai. Well played from Nenwai. Zomba drops the blade to try and finish it, but the Ray is invested by Crazy Cat. A lot of slice, a lot of damage, but no kills. Tools is going to drop the downpour as well to try and force it. Avidity have thrown everything into this, but they've not found the kills. Zomba is getting pocketed back up to half health right now, but has to dash away from danger. Tools is still on point on the Hazard, and Gap is so low on HP, he will fall. This should be enough now with Hazard advantage for Avidity to get it over the line. But look at Tools HP, look at Zomba's HP, they're so low. Wob is walking up, trying to make a bit of space for his team. Has the overclock if they really need it. Winter wants to clutch. Coming right back right now, and Gap has taken down Nunwai. Wob is forced to respond right now. Wob kills Gap. They're still trying to clear this Lucio off point. Here comes Ewan all over Wob. He's given Wob the slip. He eventually finishes the kill. Phone finds a trade. And Winter wasn't able to get enough done with that overclock in the end. And eventually, Avidity, they scrap their way back into this one. Whew. As the dust settles, everything was basically invested in that fight. Ewan is going to be good for a beat again. Virus onto the back here. Gap is he's actually getting bullied so hard in these neutrals, Gap. He's losing HP so quickly. He just managed to survive this one, but he has to concede the position. Now Ewan's going to hit a backwards beat. Moonwalking onto point right now, and they've demolished Tools with that one. They're going to get a second kill as well. They've lost Gap on the way in, but player advantage. No Hazards on the field right now. A chance for Amplify to retake. They're on 93% already, and Amplify, they might just be doing it right now. They're looking to get a late kill onto Wob. Wob needs to play his life. Nenwai's going to get the touch, but will get hacked up. Nenwai has the beat. They need to go for it. They can't go for it. Disruptor Ajax. And is every game starting with an Ajax today? Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Oh. Does anyone else have a phoner right now? God damn, making the Sombra work. Thought the Sombra would be a big liability here. What's this crusty tweet? Wait, hold on, I'm behind. Wait, I'll look at her. I think I know what it's going to be. I'll look at it after. Because we can skip forward, remember, right? We can skip forward. I'll look at it after. Let me catch up with this game and catch up to the break. We're on a marbles-based delay. All right, second round in play. Amplify on the front foot. Still have to be regarded as the underdogs in pretty much all their games this season, Amplify. But they are making a right old go for it to begin with. Onto the Sombra Sojin again. Don't see a whole lot of Sombra, but Phone is making it work. 1-for-1 trade, though, but I think probably happier with that trade if you are Amplify right now. Pressure onto Gap, trying to force him back. Sombra is going to dive into the backline. Lots of damage onto Crazy Cat, and Nenwai can finish the job. Will get traded right back out. Has an advantage for Gap. He's down to half HP, though, and they're going to get first flip off that. Nenwai considering going for the contest, but there's that bloody Sombra again. Phone going to try and play for it, and Phone's just giving him the slip right now. But Sombra, Wob, they cleaned up on point at least. The kill onto the Juno takes away that healing, and it'll be a quick flip back for Avidity. Guys, please stop talking about your phoners. Quick retake here for Avidity. They're in control of point. It was a scrappy fight. No real ult to talk of, so it'll be a full another neutral in this one. Winter charging up the rail. Headshot there connects, but Wob will be okay, and Tools responds. Peek your head round that door twice, and Tools will take it off. Now the push back in. Gap still trying to force it through. Does actually get the Kiriko kill out of all of this. And now, on the back foot, Tools is really low on HP. Phone is still coming. And they've just bullied their way through. Somehow, some way, Amplify just scrapping it through the choke despite that early pick from Tools. What are you saying? Nah, I'm going to run solo for the stream. Running solo for the stream. No hard feelings to Spilo. Dash back in. Wall's going to come back up right now. Forced all the way back is Gap. They still don't have control of a point here, Amplify, but Phone nearly has the EMP. Phone is at the ready as he looks to set this one up. It's going to be a raid to start it with, though. Defensive beat from Nenwai. Now they don't have it for the EMP. This could be Phone with the finishing ult right now. Downpour over the top. Tools will exchange it. There's the EMP. Everyone's rooted up, but the EMP has done its damage. 2 kills off the back of that. They win the big ult fight. Oh, maybe not. 2 trades from Tools and Wob. Not out of the woods yet. Winter should be able to win this one up. Big HP advantage. There is a Lucio behind. Nenwai's just hiding. If they stand still, they can't see me. And somehow Nenwai squeaks their way out of that. And Amplify win the big ult fight, but they did have to invest heavily, of course. Now coming back, Avidity, they have an overclock to start it with, a blade to follow up. Winter does have the overclock, and Ewan is close to that beat, but oh, Nenwai's just going to get deleted. The hack is good. This early overclock has just caught Avidity with their pants down. No pants exposed to the phoner. What am I saying? Avidity will keep holding these DPS ults coming back, but this has brought valuable time for Amplify to get that beat. Ewan will be dropping that beat now to deal with these ultimates, and Amplify have a decent chance here. Pressure now coming through. Blade over the top. There is the beat to respond with. And Winter has taken Nenway out of it so early on. Great shot. Zomba trades Winter back, so 4v4 situation. Wob still has the overclock. Overclock just to burn through this hazard right now. Gap will get out. They've lost Zomba on the way, and they've not been able to confirm any of these kills with this overclock. Wob only found damage. Now the hack comes in onto the Kiriko. They're also low Amplify, but they're doubling down for the fight. Wall onto point to buy space. Wob is going to swing wide and slide in. Nenway is good for the cleanup, and Avidity get their foothold back onto beach. One more attempt for Amplify. They're going to have to rush it as well. They'll have Ray, and they nearly have EMP for it once they get there. But they are going to have to rush it. Phone presumably will be getting the touch. But they need to help Phone off after he gets the touch. Coming round, Ray to start it all off. Scuffed nearly has the Kiri ult, but Ray is better than Kiri ult in most situations here. Phone is going to die. No chance of getting that EMP. Now the Ray. They need to find value with this Ray quickly right now, but Crazy Cat is also low, trying to stay in the Ray. Now they're looking for Gap. He has the Downpour. Forces out Winter right now. Downpour from Tools to try and chase that, but I don't know if they find anything. Crazy Cat dies on the way through, and now they're separated. Beat from Nenway should seal the deal. They have conceded the flip during this ability, so there is going to be a bit of an extension. Phone is coming back with an EMP really soon. And actually, Gap and Ewan, they have survived. EMP comes in. Phone gets one for it, but they need so much more, actually. Zomba will focus down Gap, and that early kill onto Phone at the beginning of the fight actually did so much. Phone is good for 2. Winter's good for 1. Crazy Cat is on the point. Wob's going to take their head off. There we go. Wob and Zomba finish the job. Barely 100 HP between both of them. And this is an absolute dogfight. Let's get straight into Volcano. Nice that we can skip in some ways, right? Phone and Winter. Thank you, Yoshim. Appreciated. Phone and Winter. The DPS players. It's easy enough for me to remember. Alright, it's going to be Remarcher from Tools here. Cass as well from Wob. Believe their way back. Oh, loads of damage onto Nenway early on. Wall comes out, but Nenway... Oh, no, can't escape. Ewan on the chase is good for it. Nenway will fall. Early pick for him, and this Remarcher is now on the back foot. Jump behind right now from the hazard. Wants to give Remarcher those back shots. But Gap drops the wall, and Tools is getting really bullied out in this neutral right now. Gap won't leave him alone, and Ewan's actually able to chase down the kills while they take all that attention. All their peel, all the resources forced onto Tools. And a good first fight for Amplify. Just infinite phoner jokes coming out here. Just infinite phoner jokes. Retake now from the top side here. Scuffed is getting pretty close, a little bit closer than Crazy Cat is to the Ray. Phone will be forced out right now. Manages to sneak away, actually, but out of the fight for a second. Ewan's going to get caught early by Wob, and Wob for point blank headshot onto Winter as they try and come through. And Avidity good for the retake, and this time they were ready for the engage. They deal with it all, and an earlier Ray for Scuff now to potentially use early in this next fight if they really want to push this advantage. Chances are it will be a little bit slower than this though, and Crazy Cat will be able to close that sort of 10-13% deficit they're dealing with. Crazy Cat going to speedrun quite early here. I think they were trying to catch something that wasn't quite there, so now no speedrun for the engage. Speedrun back way from Avidity. They know what they want to do with theirs. Ray match comes from Crazy Cat, but doesn't have it in time. They've all died in front before they can do anything. And a good push from Avidity. Wasted speedrun there, punished by Crazy Cat almost immediately by the response from Avidity.
Catch you later.
And Avidity will take the lead in terms of capture progress. They are holding close again. I think they're going for a high noon swing early here. Wub's looking for it. They're going to bait it out with the EMP, and Nenway's there with a beat, but it only catches Scuffed, actually. Just a two-person beat. Zomba has invested the blade. They might be good for it anyway. They'll lose Wub on the way in, but they get more kills than players they lose. But with that trade onto Wub, they will have to go back to point. And that was 3 ults traded there for the EMP. So Amplify now. Big ult advantage coming back. They can start with that overclock, have the downpour if Tools tries to get aggressive. Now, engage onto Tools, trying to force that annihilation out of him with this overclock. More pressure onto him. High noon in response. Zomba's going to get caught by now and just go straight through him. Oh, Winter good onto Scuffed as well. No annihilation even invested here. And Avidity going to save it for the retake. They were hoping that High noon would buy him some time. Stop that stop that overclocks has taken over, but turns out that wasn't the case at all. Ewan now has the beat to deal with this Annihilation. But they have to kind of... Their best bet really is to force the Annihilation, maybe beat to live if they need it, but they can't just take it head on because the Annihilation will just keep going forever. Now the slash in, beat engage early, pressure onto Wob. Annihilation's there for tools, but he's not used it yet. He wants to try and get a bit of a speed ring or a speed out. Now he's going to push forward, connect onto everyone. Boop is good. Is the ult going to expire? No, he keeps the ult going. Now he's on the backline. Backline is going to get deleted by that ultimate. Turns his attention onto the hazard. Gap has found a couple of kills during this, but Ramantra will punch through all of it. Phone is stuck there. No escape. And Avidity, they get the retake. But they will have another chance here, Amplify. Ray is coming up for Crazy Cat, but they don't quite have it yet. EMP coming up for Phone as well. If they can get to these ults, Amplify, they have a great chance. If I'm Avidity, I need to fight fast. I need to kill Crazy Cat early. They're coming in, hack onto the Ramantra right now, farming this one up. Crazy Cat is 5% away right now. Scuffed is just behind. They're desperate for this. Phone is forced to TP. Wob is hitting digs, but can't confirm any kills. Ray comes forward from Crazy Cat. Scuffed is about to have the Ray back. They disengage it. No kills out of this Ray. Avidity have kaisered it perfectly. Now the Ray comes back from them. Downpour comes out. Does it catch anyone? Yes! Oh, they do go down. EMP comes out. Everyone is hacked up, but the Ray keeps them safe. They have enough healing, and Avidity will get it over the line just about. Just about. Ooh. Did the EMP not go off? I thought it went off, but it was just like... Because everyone got hacked. I think it went off. Oh, I see what you mean. It caught the beat. Oh, I missed that. That's my bad. Yeah, you guys are right. It's massive, but it was just too slow, yeah. Alright, let me catch up to live so we are like, Yeah, if that EMP, if they were just like 4%, 5% ahead or something, they're probably like, that's like fight winning. Alright, let me get it up on the screen you guys can see. Alright, let's see. I miss my friend Yubi, and here's my EMEA ranking. That's not too far off then. See? That's not actually too far off, is it? just Virtus Pro in the wrong place. Virtus Pro in the wrong place. And Genji, I guess, as well. Peps first? What do you mean? Am I blind? What are you talking about? I'm talking about Krusties, no? I'm not talking about the table, I'm talking about Krusties. See? 6 out of 8. That's not too bad. 6 out of 8, not too bad. Oh, hold on. Let's see. That's not how it works? Well, who are we trusting? A table made by some people? Or former Overwatch League winner Krusty? If you move 2 of the other 3 are wrong, well, you know. Depends how you want to... I'm being generous here, Ayua, because I'm fighting for every scrap here. Fighting for every scrap. Alright. Woo! Alright, we're all caught up to live now. Sombra ban. I mean, it makes sense. We're going to see probably bans that feel like a little bit different than what we're used to seeing. Just because Amplify plays such unique stuff, right? So you see Avidity have already burnt the Malga ban, have converted that into a map win at least, which is an important thing. But now they hit the Sombra ban onto Phone here. So again, Amplify, all these players are quite new to me. So we're going to sort of learn about... Pardon me, we're going to learn about hero pools as we go, really. And we're right off to the races already. Whew. I feel like I'm just in a rush now constantly because we were behind in that first one. Didn't get a full break. But it's okay. Alright, Snuffed is going to die early here as they come out, and this spawn hold is not going to last very long at this rate. Ice Block has been forced to a 1-for-1 trade, but they are right at the spawn door, remember, so any trades will mean Amplify should be able to get this one out. They are going to lose this fight, but a couple of trades, a late one onto Wob as well. And Nenwai and Tools, they need to make a decision. It's going to be an amp and run situation. Tools is awfully low. Need to be careful not to die late here, Tools. And they will be getting them out to that Mega. And they will be okay. Tools going to stabilize out for choke right now. Gap coming out for Ramatra. We've seen Ramatra actually be quite effective. This Ramatra May, we've seen bits of it in Korea actually. So it seems more than reasonable actually. I mean, it's on HD, guys. I don't know what to tell you. This is... The complaint is, unfortunately, this is the best I've got. The best I've got from Blizzard. Stalled out on the corner for now, charging up their ultimates. 70% for Gap on this Ramatra Annihilation. Slow onto Nenwai. Big punches coming through, but they've lost Ewan already, and Gap can't find that value out of that kill. And they will be forced back, but these punches have put a lot of damage onto Tools right now. Avidity, low health across the board, but Amplify are struggling to turn the corner to finish this one right now. Now the Annihilation push goes. Ray in response here. Blizzard is going to be thrown out. That's going to stop him standing in the Ray and allows this Annihilation in theory to get more value, but Gap can't find any kills. They've in fact lost phone during all of it. This Annihilation is still going, but they've just survived all of it. Nenwai has the beat if they really need it right now. Trying to amp up, trying to live. Blade will come out, and I mean, ultimately, maybe feels a little bit overkill from Zomba, but that fight was in the balance for a second right now. Amplify managed to hold, but it costs... Oh, sorry, Avidity managed to hold. Team name's too similar. Avidity managed to hold, but it cost them 3 ults. Gap is going to go on to Mauga, and this is where we are really cooking. Double support ult in the bank as well for Amplify. Might be a start with Overclock for Wub trying to force his support ults, but here comes Gap looking for a slam. Tools to escape to the high ground. They're going to keep payload moving for now. Overclock from Wub comes in. Beat push now looking for it. Nenwai will respond. Stomp is actually pretty big. Contains everyone back in as they use the Ray as well. But any kills with this Ray from Amplify? It looks like no. The kite from Avidity is good. Now Amplify, their bank is empty. Dry on the ultimates, and Phone is going to try and push this side, but forced back by Wub. Wub will rotate from right to left, but can keep peeking in a second. They're getting close to the checkpoint right now, but Gap has taken a lot of damage. In fact, an irreparable amount of damage. They're going to try and turn their attention to Zomba, but again, dive out to the high ground. You see Tools and Zomba both exploited the high ground against this very ground-centric comp from Amplify, and they just escape, get topped back up by the supports. It's not quite over yet. They are still trying to threaten the payload, but Tools has kept it anchored this entire time. It's actually a Blizzard on point as everyone tries to escape. They escape for now. Winter's popped the Overclock, looking for it. The Ray back from Scuff will keep him alive. Just tanking body shots here. Tools is awfully low. They need to keep it contested. Zomba has taken over the touch right now. Torpedo healing. Zomba now with the blade. Lucio in their sights. Can't find the connect though. Sojan slide away. Here comes Nenwai to help. They will get it done in the end. And they just about hang on there. Now Amplify coming back. And they're actually putting his phone onto the Venture. So she will be able to be a bit more involved in these fights. Not as vulnerable to getting their ice block force and stuck on the May. They go in, but it's cage on point from Gap. They need the beat response. It's a 3-person beat only, but Gap is still in there. Looks for the stomp. Doesn't find anything. They respond with a beat of their own. They finally got the ults to overwhelm them right now. Cage and a beat will just beat a beat. And there we go. Clean up for Avidity. And it looks like Phone might be sticking this Venture for now at least as well. And okay. Yeah, that's right, Dinosaur Cola. I've ever seen that just sort of scraped it in right at the end, you know? Alright, now onto the high ground here. Just trying to keep a little bit of space. Crazy Cat has the Ray if Avidity gets too close. Avidity, I think if I'm them, I want to build this Overclock. Maybe use the Overclock. See if I can force a Ray out in a situation where I'm not overcommitted. I've not got too close to him. If I'm an Amplify bow, I just want to push. They're trying to catch him, and Tools is going to get one shot by that Ray. Now do it. Now it's going to be a die-on-point situation for the rest of Avidity. Zomba with a decent trade there. Catches Crazy Cat. Zomba's going to get 2, actually. Thought Zomba might be the star for this team. and making some important trades here on Savannah second. And has Nenwai given him the slip again? Surely Nenwai can't get out of this situation. There we go. Thank you. Will end up being kind of a late death. Avidity now have to come through this difficult choke, but they have Array in which to do it. Expect Phone maybe to try and get this Tectonic Shock early. Can I catch anyone? Not quite. Tools is going to go out top right hand side, and this Venture's just looking for everyone. Oh, that's brave from Phone. She risks her life right there, but she gets away with it. Has the Tectonic Shock to turn the corner. But the Ray to push out of the choke here from Avidity, but don't catch anything. Now the Tectonic Shock comes in. They're trying to chase it, but Wob is good for the headshot. Now Wob has all the space. He's going to drop onto Winter as well. No escape for her. And then Ewan in trouble as well. Not as much trouble as I'm having saying these words. And a good retake in the end. They had to burn the Ray pretty early just to ensure they could get out in that choke. 40 seconds left now for Amplify. Coming up to another cage beat timing. Beat blade opportunity for Zomba before that, though. And Zomba's pulling this blade already. They're trying to go slashing through, but difficult to go through the choke. Wob has found a crucial headshot. They turn on to Phone. 2-for-1 trade, but tank advantage right now for Amplifying. Gap has the cage. There's 20 seconds left still, so they don't have to rush it just yet. Genji behind, needs to be careful. Disrupt a shot to protect her feet. Trying to come out in this choke. They need to get the touch in 10 seconds, remember. They're trying to top up Gap right now. Only Lucio healing for Gap, and oh, Gap, stop taking damage, Gap. We need to touch for points soon. Gap's going to go on half HP. Had no choice. Phone's going to die on the way in. Beat comes through right now. Cage on point. Nenwai with a response speed, but it doesn't catch Tools in the cage. An easy kill, and now everyone's in the cage. Fish in a barrel situation for Winter right now. Couple of picks for her. A nice turn and finish onto Scuffed. Wob is still behind, farming up that rail, but Ewan is all over him. And they should be able to deal with this Sombra, and they will be capturing second point. One desperate touch for Zomba. Are they really going to go for this? Tools is coming, has the downpour, but Zomba dies on point. And I think they're all just going to commit to the die on point. Nenwai's actually forced to kill out of this. Surely they can't make it work from here, Avidity. Tools is going to throw the downpour. They think they can win. The downpour comes out. I don't think it catches anyone, though. And it'll just be a downpour down the drain. Amplify cap in deep, deep overtime. Minimal time left. Is Gap sticking the Orisa? Looks like it, yeah, out of spawn. Tools is going to go mirror the Orisa. Alright, I guess that probably happened in the other order, actually, where Tools swapped to Orisa and Gap is just, doesn't want to play the Mauga. I mean, Orisa historically was a bit of a counter to Mauga. I don't know if that's as true in the modern day. One thing that is certainly true is bullets are a counter to having a head, and Scuffed is going to find that out the hard way. Phone will be forced out on this Tracer, but can give a mini. No recall, and Winter's just going to take a couple more heads off. She's good for it on this one. Zomba will fall. Now all about not trading. Free for Winter. I said don't trade. Guess it was on his phone at the time, right? You get it? Because of... You guys get it. Now a chance as we enter the final 30 seconds. Amplify will have Kitsune Rush and nearly a beat to keep this one going. Scuffed and Nenwai close to their own support ults as well. And if they can get no support ults going and Zomba can get to the blade, there's a big combo available, and Zomba could be the finisher here. But it's an early overclock for Winter trying to walk through. Pressure onto Tools. Low already. Ray in response right now. Phone's good for the pulse bomb. No overclock from Wob as a result. They're still trying to push forward. Scuffed is low. Now the beat from Ewan. Nenwai is still a few percent short. Desperately trying to live. 5%. Cannot live. Phone gets all the cleanup kills. That's free for Phone in this fight so far. And that's going to be another overtime successful push for Amplify. They are doing it. Whew. Clutching it out. I guess I'm starting to see how this team was able to beat, what they called Supernova, the new name for the, Fluffy Dreamland team. Fluffy Dreamers, Fluffy Aimers, yeah, whatever they were called by the end of it. Yeah, Winter's good for it. Phone's actually, you know, had to play a variety of heroes. Looks good on the Sombra. Good on the Tracer for all of that. What time is it for me? 10:15. Or 13 past. Whew. You have a phoner? Good to know. Good to know. Whew. Alright. The Blizzworld map mutant being investigated for if it cost vision. Don't make him replay the series. I mean, obviously it affected them. They had one player muted for like 10 minutes. Obviously it affected them. I guess they're trying to assess the extent of the damage, but how do you even quantify that? It's the penned tweet from Skengar. We'll check it after the game.
Attackers incoming. Stop the
Oh, really? Interesting. Drama. Drama. Alright, it's going to be May Remacha from Amplify coming out of spawn right now. I say coming out of spawn, holding the spawn, I should say. Going to be trades, and again, trades will favour the attackers. Ewan's good for a couple in there, but happy just to take a quick dogfight right now, break out in this spawn hold as quickly as possible. The aim here for the defensive team with this spawn hold is very much to get 3 fights. One on this, in the very spawn, one on the corner, and then one strong retake. So all about speed. Phone making their way onto the venture right now. This will make it harder to deal with, and Gap is going to go onto the Malga, trademark hero. Coming back, early Ray onto Gap, actually takes him down to about 2/3 health already. And, Phone's just out in the open, left exposed, not on the rotation, maybe trying to set up a cut, but Wub's going to mark that and get that early pick. Disaster start for Amplify, and it might be another quick die on point situation for them. Winter's going to be good for a trade, but it's not going to turn the tides of this fight. And I mean, they're going to get 3 fights Amplify, but the quality of these fights have been absolutely dreadful so far. Look at the old charge Amplify are working with. Oh, this is not the start they were hoping for at all. Not the start at all. Not close to any of these ults. Tools is going to have this early downpour. Wall out onto the Malga. Phone is burrowing into the backline, looking for a trade. Nothing opens up for her, though, so she'll go backwards. Now downpour comes out right now. It's avoided, I think, for the most part. Anyone caught in that? I think they're okay, actually. And Phone's actually found a kill on Nenwai. How on earth has she got away with this one? Gap is desperately trying to stay on point. Scuffed is trying to focus him down. Help Gap on point. More pocket coming in. Blade out from Zomba right now. Does confirm 1 kill. Gets the dash reset. And that should maybe be the rest of them falling. There we go. Ewan's going to beat, and Phone gets the trade. Scuffed is now going to Ray. They want to clutch this right here, right now. Avidity. Winter is going to slide away from all of this. Nearly has the overclock, but they need someone to touch. Gap is not there. Has fallen in the fight, and then Ray will get it done in the end, but Avidity had to work for that one. Scuffed back into spawn, swapping on to the Kiriko now. Now better options to more directly peel in these stomp timings from Gap and some of these engages from Phone as well. So it seems a really reasonable swap from Scuffed in all of this. Overclock ready in the hands of Winter. Will be starting this fight with it. She connects immediately onto Wub. This beat from Nenwai does not stop that headshot coming through. A little bit too late, and this beat is going to go nowhere. Complete waste in the end, actually. Scuffed might... Oh, does have TP, so we'll be okay, but they're not letting up Amplify. They want to keep going. Unburrow onto it. They're going to drop the cage as well. Oh, I don't know about this one, Gap. I don't know about this one. We need a really big hold here. And that is a big ult to throw away in a 5v4. Guys, why are we... Is Kellen here? Is that why we're boosting Kellen? Would you just like to boost Kellen? Oh, he's here. We can't play now, Kellen. We got to play it. Bliss. No first time play now, Bliss. No. We've got to watch the game. Play later. Dive in from Tools, catches Winter early. Phone with a tectonic shock in response. They've invested Kitsune Rush here as well, but Avidity have kind of just wandered away from this. Where are these ults going? Ult economy in tatters right now from Amplify. Phone will be looking for a last-ditch trade. Might save it a little bit here. Can't connect that final shot. Gap will die on payload. But Amplify have just been throwing ults away. They'll get a chance of a reset and they'll have a beat for it, but they have to come through this difficult choke. They have to deal with the overclock, the blade, the Kitsune Rush on point. Really difficult fight for Amplify. They need a big clutch from someone. They need to Phone to make a play here. Find them a trade, buy them some time. Big wall on the choke, huge slash damage as well. Zomba from the other side will get boot back, actually. Defensive B can go off, and they catch Tools, actually. Kitsune Rush on point, they've got the punish. Now they can wait up for Kitsune Rush a little bit, then drop to point. Great chance for Amplify here. Mistake from Tools will cost them massively if they lose this. Nenwai getting very close to the beat. Wub has the overclock, but Wub is just on the back foot. Winter will clean that one up. And they're stuck behind. Should be easy cleanup here. Forces for TP out, and Nenwai's going to try and go the other way. No escape for Scuffed. No escape for Nenwai. And a bit Amplify. Get an unlikely recontest. And now this gives them a chance to get back to that overclock, maybe even get back to Gap's cage. And all of a sudden, this situation looks a lot more manageable, a lot more holdable for Amplify than it did a few seconds ago. Gonna try and come through this coast area. It's not really called coast, but you know what I mean. The far side of the map. Well, I'm just gonna go back to main with this overclock, actually. Doesn't find anything. Trying to pick their route of engage. Right now, they're kind of all over the map. Zomba's 1 HP behind, and what was this engage? What was actually going to get a trade out of it? It felt like they were a bit late in the fight there. Now pressure onto Gap. Doesn't have it yet. 97% needs full pocket. Cage will come out. They are beating in the cage. They're all locked in there. Can they find the kills? Phone will take down Nenwai first. Now the back shots onto the hazard. Overclock comes out from Wub. Can anyone get on it? No. Phone can't get underground in time. Now just trying to play their life. Response from Winter on the high ground, taking this duel with Wub. They're trying to find the peak. It's a game of cat and mouse, but they both have guns. Disruptor shot to try and force them out. Genji pressure now coming through from Zomba. Kitsune rush comes out, and now it looks like they can maybe hunt down this Genji, but a wall actually helps save Zomba. Locks Ewan in a 1v1 that he doesn't want. Winter's peeking back out right now. They're trying to dive for backline and keep point anchored at the same time, but it's too much for Amplify to do. And it will fall apart for him. For a second there, after they got the kills in the cage, I thought it was possible. But Avidity are going to take us to third point. Minimal time on the clock, though. All to play for. Kitsune rush now for Scuffed. Phone hits the Tectonic Shock, Ewan has the beat. So decent enough answers here. They can use the beat to answer the Blade. They can use the Tectonic Shock to answer the Kitsune Rush to stop anyone standing on that. For now, though, they can't really do any of that because Crazy Cat's just died. Tectonic Shock, but Phone is so low trying to peek with it. They do get the kill onto Zomba. Ultimately, though, this is kind of just a wasted Tectonic Shock in exchange for free cart push. Now, Avidity were kind of getting anyway, and Amplify haven't slowed them down at all. Now Kitsune Rush and Blade available, and Amplify only have the beat to answer both of those here. So if I'm Amplify, I'm thinking about trades. I want to make it a dogfight. I want to make it ugly. Beat will get answered by that Blade. They're trying to chase Zomba down. Oh, denies the health back. Actually, beautifully played by Phone. Zomba was not ready for that one, and Phone will clean everything up. Phone is up for that one. And it will be a quick reset off the tools. Final 30 seconds now for Avidity. Ult situation looking relatively even right now. Kitsune Rush for Crazy Cat close. Nenwai at the 35% off beat as well. Tools he has downpull, but if Gap can get in this cage, the cage could be the closer. All they need is for cage to close. Wob actually has a pretty quick overclock, so that might be the starter. And actually, Gap's going to go for it right now. They're pushing in. No time from Amplify. They scare this Sojourn back and they kill. They scare the Sojourn away and they turn on Tools. Now into overtime. But Phone has died. It's a 4v4 situation. Still 15% to go for Gap on this cage. Tools is coming back. Orisa. Now the Kitsune Rush comes out from Crazy Cat. Nenwai doesn't have the beat. They hunt down Wub early on. Nenwai is desperate for this beat. Has the beat now. Patches for 4 remaining players. But Gap nearly has this cage. 97%. Stomp on. Will they cage or will they hold it? Looks like he wants to hold it, actually. They're playing for final fight. Do they even need it, though? Phone is still dancing around trying to battle here. Zomba into the backline fighting Winter. Doesn't deflect in time, but does give the mini. Now they runs into Phone, and Phone will get the late trade. And Phone is just everywhere right now. One more fight, and Gap, decision-making, held the cage. It's going to be an overclock cage combination. As long as Gap can get people in the cage, it will just be over. Cage is out now. Pulse Bomb on the floor only. Wub is low afterwards, though. They do finish the kill on Wub. The cage gets its job done, and Amplify will secure their map. Honestly, Phone is kind of crazy, no? Like, I mean, Winter's playing well, Phone's playing really well. Tennis Theory, good reference actually, Zara, you know. Whew. All right, I need some more water because we kind of rushed into that one. So let me grab some water. I'm seeing phoners everywhere right now. Every chat is full of phoners. All right, be right back, everyone. Whew.
incoming. Defend objective A.
I'm back just in time. Sorry, my fiance was going to bed, so I was a little bit late. Luckily, the mods are taking care of things. I'm here. I'm here. Have I missed anything? Looks like I've missed nothing. Had to say goodnight, guys. You would do the same things. Hopefully you wouldn't to my fiance though, because we're getting married, so that would kind of put a really really put a problem in my plans. All right, so seems like what I'm missing so far is Avidity. Taking them to a more dive-friendly map where it's hard to play for Malga, and they forced Amplify to mirror them. This is where Amplify have not had success in the past. Good choice from Avidity. They banned the Brig as well. Presumably that's more of a protect ban than anything else. Did Amplify already spend the hazard ban or something? I don't think they have, right? I'm surprised they didn't ban hazards here. Maybe they're saving it for the next map? I'm not sure. Either way, Phone's going to make his way in. Oh, sorry, her way in on its left-hand side. They've got control of the high ground, but they've lost Ewan on the way. Tools has got them separated. Slide onto the high ground, but that makes an easy shot for Wub execution there. And this will be another easy clean-up situation. A trade would go a long way if they can get one, but it's not looking hopeful for old Phone. You mean our wife? I don't believe you. Don't believe you. For the sake of my own mental health, I don't believe you. Crazy Cat nearly has this Kitsune Rush a chance to push in, but Avidity have plenty of support ults to match now with. They're going to try and come out top again. Disruptor shot has been baited out, so no value out of that one. Wall as well, missed from Tools. There's now a chance to Kitsune Rush through this choke for free. Ray in response, and the Ray can beat the Kitsune Rush in these narrow choke points. They're trying to muscle their way through. Downpour comes through, and lines that one up beautifully for Wub. Hits the shot. And now, back shot. Finishing all this up. Phone is good for one trade here, but they'll be able to get Wub back in not a lot of time. Guys, I can't shave right now. Come on, I shaved on Thursday. I know I shaved on Friday, actually. It's fine. No need to shave again. Is this... I didn't see how this copy pasta started, but I'd wager good money and some bad money that it was... what's their name? Is it Waffly Poo? Am I right? Am I right? We don't mean your beard. Oh, now I understand. Then you're right. Winter's going to try and overclock out of the high ground right now. Only gets one for it, though, but they are stuffed in this choke once again. And they are just running their head from this problem. Winter's good for two, actually. So now maybe a chance. Good trades as well. The Sojin and the Juno. Nenwhite on taxi duty. Just don't invite us to a lobby now. Not now. We're in the middle of a game. Will Face It leave us alone? Can we just block Face It? Making their way around the corner, trying to go top right instead this time. They get a bit of space thanks to those late trades from. They do get themselves onto points, so big trades coming up from Winter in that previous fight. Onto Tracer now as well. They've got the first tick. Pocket onto the high ground. Downpour comes out, doesn't catch anything though from Tools. Now the blade from Phone, but shut down, low HP. Had to go for it last fight. And this is looking like a pretty full hold. 2 ticks at least. Saving grace for Amplify, but it's not much. What do I have to see, Mo? Yeah, Trash Panda added it. Guys, don't... Oh, please don't throw your balls at the boobs. Come on, guys. Surely it's too early for balls at boobs. Come on, Prashy. What a chat. First time chatter. When I joined SSG, the social media manager introduced themselves to me in the Discord, and they said, "Oh, if you see Space Station the Twitch account in chat, it'll be me. I was like, oh, cool, great. And I actually, the first thing I said to them was like, just to warn you, the chat's going to be really weird towards you. Just keep that in the back of your head so you're prepared for what you're coming up against right now. So, they've been briefed. They've been briefed. I didn't give them specifics. I just said weird. Are they here now? Not yet. They'll be here tomorrow, I reckon, for the space station game. All right. Avidity only needs a couple of ticks, just over 2 ticks. They've looked good on this mirror so far. And on course to win their serve. Instantly blinking through onto point right now. Phone gonna TP back, translocate back to the high ground, looks for that hack on the front line, does get it onto Tools actually, and that sets up, interrupts the block, and Tools will fall immediately. Zomba's gonna try and preserve their life behind right now. While Amplify look for some cleanup kills on the coast right now. Virus will go wide and Wub. That's a great trade for Wub. And now Gap might have gone too far. Has to get out of dodge. Will be disengaged now from Amplify, but a player down, and Zomba's already trying to steal a tick. Now they're trying to hunt this Tracer down. Zomba still has a blink, still has a recall. Looking for it as well. Finds a connection onto the Sojourn. Winter's going to have to run. Gap has killed someone at the choke, but Zomba's just got this one-on-one down. Forcing the point again. Will be contested, and Zomba is forced to retreat in this Mega. Still trying to find their way and scrap for trades, and Wub is good, takes Phone's head off again. No such luck. They've got a tick out of all of this Avidity in the chaos, and Wub is good for more picks, and Wub has just been uncontested in main, walking around doing whatever he wants. Gets a few kills, and this might just be it. A nice quick one for Avidity after their full hold. A couple more touches for Phone, but it's desperation time. There goes the second tick, there goes the cap. And Avidity take the lead in the series. All right. Whew. Okay. All right. Have I missed some tweets? I feel like people kept linking me tweets. I saw the crusty one. Anything in my notifications? Cheers for the feet. Socks on. Is this the crusty one I've been tagged in? Yep. Cheers, worms. The Skeng one? Oh, yeah. So, apparently, not only... Oh, wait. Don't send a tweet. Go to my search bar. Skeng one? What's these, Oh, you got it. Thanks, Fitch. Oh, Skeng one Overwatch, of course. It's pinned. Oh, I missed it. Incident. Incident versus Alcacia. Admin muted our player 1 mid-game for 4 minutes. Imo then tried to tell the admins this mid-game, but they ended up muting him as well. Ah, complaining are you, pal? Complaining? You can get a mute too! This led us to having 3 players disconnect in order for the admins to actually understand what was happening. This 100% cost us the map after speaking with the admins. They've confirmed that they will be taking this further by investigating it. Why did they mute Imo too? Yeah, I think you're right, Genuine Rage. I'm willing to believe we're in a stupidity situation. How on earth has this happened? How on earth? All right. Oh wait, to clarify what happened. The match must be played in OWCS server. So when we went to the server, they said a sub player must be muted. So I was muted. Admins come randomly and mute one of the defense side. When Imo spoke to them to unmute him, they mute him as well. We asked for pause, they didn't pause, so we had to leave the match. 3 of us left immediately, so we lost our ult charge, and 1 was muted for 4 min when we could full hold. Yeah, I mean, that's the biggest argument, right? Is that they nearly full held on first with one of their players muted. Does that play out differently if one has access to communication with his team? Yeah, I mean, remember if you weren't here for this Blizzard World, it was like the unholiest of clutches, actually. Which that was the unholiest of clutches, which was why, which is how OWCS actually won that Blizzard World. Found our client of the week? I think we might have. Does one die first too? I can't remember the specifics. But I think it's really hard. Why did 3 leave though? I guess just to make really sure they knew. I mean, the 3 people who left were on minimal ult charge, right? I think it was like both supports lost about 10-15%, and Immo lost maybe 30-35%. The problem is this would never happen. Never. Yeah, I mean, it's just like, it's such an incredibly bizarre situation. Like, how I just can't, like, I sort of, I could kind of understand how, like, you know, because it was the same in Overwatch League and stuff, right? They would mute the coaches when the map starts. Any coaches and subs in the thing would be muted. But how on earth is this not just, it's just shoddy as fuck, isn't it? It's just shoddy. Because surely you can kind of, you just see it. Like, I don't know. Like, you don't have to do any kind of special check. You just see it, right? And if 5 people unmuted or not. Right? Shoddy. Like, maybe that's like a very English word. Scuffed. Scuffed is like a synonym. Yeah, the mid-game mute, it makes it even more weird, right? Alright, well, I guess that's a problem for later. A problem for later. And it's going to be the map pick here from Ampify, who are going to go to Esperanza, actually. Speaking of scuffed, I missed the transition after, you're right. I could have done better. Phone back on Sombra, Gap is on Mauga, Amplify are in their comfort zone. Tools is on Diva this time for it. As we have, it's a Zarya ban actually from Amplify here. Zarya ban? I mean, I guess it's because Mauga was already banned, right? So they can't ban Mauga again. I guess they're worried that we have seen people run Zarya into Mauga before, but it felt like the Mauga kind of just won the Zarya. I mean, Amplify play more Mauga than me, so maybe they know better. Either way, they've done that, and it's a Juno ban in response, so Crazy Cat will be playing for Kiriko instead. Slow and steady first fight, but Phone has found themselves stuck behind. And honestly, so often we see Sombras get found, their translocator forced and they die, but Phone does such a good job of staying alive, and Winter's just going to take it to Wub. Head to head, wins that duel. Phone's going to catch Zomba behind as well. And a positive start for Amplify on the front foot. Hack underneath to clean up Scuffed as well. And this Plato's going to keep on trucking. Fighting for the checkpoint already. Oh, they're going to catch this. Steve are actually hacking. Oh, big trouble for Tools. Just managed to get the Mega, but is on the run, and Phone is hot on their heels. Hunting him down. This is going to be an outrageous stagger as well. They're just going to leave. Yeah, just leave this baby Diva. Tools. Oh, this is actually, this has become the worst decision. Tools has just left himself in absolute no man's land. But here comes the baby Diva. Tools will die now. And they should just be able to get cap off this. No Diva to contest. Oh, that decision backfires massively. Absolute disaster from Tools. And that's going to be a free checkpoint conceded as a result. No ults have to be invested for Amplify for that one. And now they come up to a Kitsune Rush, coming up to a beat. Worth noting, Ewan's beat is much quicker than Nenwise as well. And Phone is desperately close in that EMP. Nenwise been pretty good with the counter beats so far, but hard to counter beat when you don't have it. They are all over Ewan. Crazy Cat's going to throw out the Kitsune Rush now. Kitsune Rush trade on point. Ewan's so close in that beat. Has it right now. Is there an opportunity for him to get it off? They're just going to stabilize that for choke. Beat push comes in now. They're looking for the kills. TP has been forced, but Wub has no such movement abilities. Will get taken out. Suzu to deal with that. Self-destruct invested as well. Self-destruct finds nothing. Trying to get a greedy remech kill there, Tools, but does get back into mech. Doubles down onto Winter. There's the EMP against the beat, but doesn't. The beat goes through still from Nenwai, and they get 2 kills as a result. Not quite out of it yet. Crazy Cat with the Suzu trying to deal with all this aggression. Stop comes in from Gap as well. Zomba's good for another trade. Gap, don't invest for Cage now. The fight is gone, but checkpoint and a little bit more can be happy with that trade. Did cost him a little bit more, but with Avidity's comp, there's a couple of ults in Avidity's comp, the Pulse Bomb, the Self-Destruct, which are just not really high-value ults in these big, complicated ult trades. Whereas, you look on the other side, Amplify, the EMP in the Cage, these are massive fight-winning ults all the time. Now we're going to retake from the high ground here. Onto point, immediate cage, onto Tools, and Tools is going to be locked up in there. This is going to burn all of their matrix. Tools will fall shortly afterwards. One cage, one kill. Tracer Lucio is still behind, actually, so we're forcing the CP out. Crazy Cat has 1 HP, will die, actually. Zomba gets that trade. Wob now with the overclock. Winter's going to respond. Phone is all over Wob right now. The stop comes in as well. Somehow Wob is perfectly fine. Just walks away from that chaos. Winter's coming for him, though. Eyes on Wob, takes him down. Wob actually good for 2 trades in the midst, and Zomba is still around. It's a 2v1, I think. But Tools is going to be first back, as he was first dead. And Amplify. Invest in that cage, only get 1 kill, and a late death onto Phone as well. It's a painful one for Amplify, and that did not go their way at all. Now, Kitsune rush advantage for Scuffed in this next fight. Amplify don't have many great options to match it just yet. Need their support ults before they can do anything, and old Phone has been spotted again. Zomba on their case, has the Mega Phone, doesn't have another translocator, and Phone gets caught again. Good catch by Zomba. Now the Kitsune rush comes out, and what is the decision here? They're going to beat back 4v5. They're investing into this. Crazy Cat nearly has the Kitsune rush, but has a Diva right in his face. Gap is going to find 1 trade, but Crazy Cat cannot survive. Tools above this Malga now trying to Matrix, but Gap has actually killed both the backliners right now, giving Tools the run around. And I guess it's a classic Gap right now. Self-destruct from Tools, ambitious here. Wob is all alone in the enemy main right now, so they're just going to try and push forward and ignore him. No, Zomba's behind. Gap is running for the Mega. Gap gets the Mega. And Amplify managed to stabilize a chaotic situation. Phone has to be careful. Alright, and they've dealt with that. Wob on the high ground right now. Phone is going to hunt that one down. Kitsune rush trade on point. Crazy Cat will die for it, though. No chance to respond. Oh, and they actually lose this fight despite the Kitsune rush. Nenwai's going to beat? Wait, it was just Gap. Nenwai's going to beat?
Just started. Let's go. Hey.
Good to see you.
I mean, they won the fight. Oh, Nenwai lost in the chaos a little bit there. Disaster beat. And now they don't really have an answer. Even a remotely good answer to this EMP or to this cage. I feel like I've lost quality here, but YouTube tells me it's fine. Difficult retake from the low ground to the high ground, and Winter's going to die early to this dive, actually. Phone in a spot above her. Are they going to commit the EMP, commit the cage here? They've lost Phone. It's a 3v5 cage. Have they locked up enough people? Suzu will be used. Matrix as well. Crazy Cat is going to fall. Ewan can get 1 trade, but now it's just for Lucio. And alright. Nenwai pisses away the beat, but Gap also needs to use the toilet, so we'll piss away that cage as well. And this will be Avidity taking the lead here. Remember, Avidity on match point here as we enter the final 3 minutes 40 seconds. Phone coming back with the EMP. Still no great answers to the EMP here. Wob has a chance to start with overclock. Gap taking so much damage. EMP onto the high ground. Phone is going to die for it. They tried to Suzu to save it, but it's no good. Wob gets 2 before falling. Gap does give a late trade onto Wob, but it is only trades really. Pulse Bomb goes wide from Zomba, but they will get the cleanup kills regardless. And now they're going to start adding more meters to their lead. There were some trades here, so once Amplify get their spawns and come back, Avidity probably going to concede some of the space. Might even just go back to high ground, honestly, if they want. Depends how quickly everyone's back. Amplify are coming out of spawn as 5. They're going to have an overclock and beat to retake with. Probably a beat to start it. Probably an overclock to start it, then a beat once Scuffed uses the Kitsune rush. It was very early from Winter. Going to need to hit a crazy shot with this slide, maybe to make it work. Slide onto the high ground, but nothing to shoot at. Nothing to shoot at all. Now the Kitsune rush respawn. Ewan is going to go for the beat back. Just about gets the beat off onto everyone right now, and they need to find kills on this Kitsune rush. Winter's going to slide forward, but all over him is Tools. We'll be able to finish that one off. Tools has the self-destruct. Desperate Pocket coming in. We'll give a kill of a Baby Diva as well, and it is all starting to come Avidity's way. Gets the remake as well. Gap won't be able to get any trade here, surely. They regain control of the robot, and they are walking forward. Looking real good right now for Avidity. Tremendous lead as we enter the final 2 minutes, and they've got a beat for this next one. Amplify blew all their big ultimates. That's where their comp has a lot of success. All these big game-winning ultimates. And Phone and Winter just die. They're just dead. They're just getting run over. And Amplify, they're crumbling here at the end of Esperanza. And Payload Steel will buy valuable seconds for Amplify on his next retake. They have Kitsune Rush and they have Cage. A deadly combo. Nenwai's beat shouldn't be enough to save them from that combo. but they're gonna have to use that combo just to get just to win a fight outside their spawn. Zomba in, looking for this Lucio early. Pressure onto Ewan. Ewan's going to have to try and get over this wall. Skating away. Tools has killed Crazy Cat here. Kitsune Rush is still in play right now as Gap has the cage. 4v5 situation. Zomba will trade. Gap trying to be disciplined with the cage this time. Same decision they made at the end of a previous map, and it paid off for Gap there. But there's a longer way back, and Ewan's going to die early. Now the cage. Womp's just going to slide into that one. What was he expecting? Maybe they're just happy to force the cage out in this situation. Maybe even playing for the trade onto Cat here if they can, but no doing. Crazy Cat with all the cleanup. That's Crazy Cat cleanup with 3 Ks. Gaming for hope in the chat. And Amplify win the fight. They start moving the robot back to the middle, but that has bled most of their bank out. They have the EMP coming up, but still 20% away. Avidity, plenty in the bank right now. Phone. Oh, it's going to get scouted here, actually. Trying to shake it off. We'll have to wait for their next TP, like, translocate and cloak timing. One on the high ground. Doesn't get anything meaningful with this rail. I think that was Suzu used, actually, I heard from Crazy Cat. And really, Avidity have just found a lot of success with these early dives. Pulse Bomb comes out, stuck in a room here. Zomba can't connect it, though. Gap is down to half HP. Phone is getting very close to the EMP right now. More pressure onto the flank. And Tools and Zomba are just a deadly duo right now in these dives. Trying to get an angle. Phone is going to die 95% to EMP. Ewan's going to die 94% to beat. Oh, and it ends with a whimper in the end. Kitsune Rush trade massively in favour of Avidity. They're not going to touch the robot. There's no touch. Emote's on point. And Avidity claimed their first win in OWCS. 3-1 over Amplify in the end. Hold on, I can fix it, Panda. I see. Let me see. It's kind of small on my screen, so let's see. Is that better, Panda? If I fix the gap? There was a gap on my screen when we were watching Gap play out of respect for Gap. Here we go. All right, GG's. Let me cut that VOD quickly.